What is up, guys? Bearmaul here. We are here with episode 6 of Bearmaul Plays Minecraft. Oh, that's not a great view. Anyway, today's episode, this is going to be a big one. I got a bunch of stuff that I want to get done, so hopefully this should be a lot of fun. A couple things to go over. I started working on a wall design. I was just kind of winging it. And so I did it to both walls. And that little walkway thing, that's not going to stay. That's just, a walkway. So yeah, I started it, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's kind of pinstripey. It kind of makes me think of a circus tent. And that's definitely not the feel that we are going for. So I have another design in mind, and we will get that done today. If you didn't notice, I started the episode in a little area I dug down here. This is our door. Where this little 5x5 grate of stone slabs down here, this is going to be like the balcony that overlooks the huge main chamber. So just close your eyes and pretend that none of these walls are here, and just pretend it's a huge open cave and it looks awesome and you're like, whoa, this is the best base ever. So just pretend that's happening and tell your friends. So yeah, we'll do a little work down there today, not a whole bunch. That's not the main focus. We'll fix these walls, but I want more redstone lamps. They're part of my wall design. I need like twice as many as I have right now. So of course, at the end of the last episode, I said we would go into the nether, and that is what we are going to do. We're gonna do a little resource gathering. I want some netherrack because I need some fire. That's part of my wall design as well. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna make a bow, or actually I have a couple bows already from skeleton drops, but I'm going to enchant a bow. Let's get some lapis. I've been having really good luck. I haven't even done any more work in the mine since the last episode. I've just been lighting up caves around the base area, and we've got over a stack of diamonds, and that's pretty freaking sweet. I'm pretty happy anytime that happens. Flame 1. What do we got? Unbreaking 3 and Flame 1. Oh man. Whatever, it's better than no enchantments at all. I was hoping for power. I wanted a ghast killing machine. I'll take 2 stacks of arrows because I'm a bad shot. And then I'm going to abandon bread officially at this point. I will no longer eat bread unless I don't have an option. You know what? I'm not even going to take the sword. I enchanted a diamond sword, by the way, if you were blind. I enchanted a diamond sword, but we won't be taking it, and we will not take the shovel either. Just a pick and a bow. I spent a lot of time, well, not a lot of time, but I've spent a good amount of time AFKing. Like I'll build myself a little shelter next to the mob farm, and then I'll go to bed. And so as a result of that, a lot of time has passed. We're on day 482. And I've spent basically every single day in this chunk. So the local difficulty is actually pretty high. It's 3.75. And so basically what that means is that most of the monsters that I encounter are wearing armor, and more often than not, it seems like at least, it's enchanted. So they're dropping it like crazy, and so we got some pretty sweet armor. We got a chain helmet. Kind of makes me look like a little babushka. I got like a little bonnet thing going on. But then we got some enchanted legs and some enchanted boots too, and they're gold, so we look awesome. And then I just have the plain old iron chest plate, which is gonna break soon. So yeah, so that's pretty sweet. Basically go caving and get a bunch of new armor. Anyway, let's head in. No, wait, I need food. We're gonna go check out how the chicken farm has worked. And not a bunch of time has passed in between the last episode and this one. I'm not sure. Oh, they look like adults, but they're not. 56 cooked chicken, you know, that's not terrible, considering it's only been, I want to say like an hour. Like an hour of in-game time has passed since I stopped filming the last episode. So that's not bad. That could be a lot worse. And every time I harvest, this whole thing, I go over there to the chickens and I spam them with the seeds as much as I can. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go to the nether. Let's do some stuff. Wait. Sorry. Nope. I'm leading you on again. I'm going to grab a bunch of cobblestone. Our nether is really disjointed and chaotic, so I'm going to grab a bunch of cobblestone so that we can build some bridges and get around a little bit easier. Dun, dun, dun. 12 stacks of cobblestone should be plenty, right? Alright, to the nether. Okay. So there's not really a whole lot of places we can go from our portal. Kind of lame that way. There's this little cave, but I don't think it really goes anywhere. Just kind of dead ends. I was hoping it would be like a tunnel to somewhere else, but it's not. It just dead ends. Maybe we can punch it through to somewhere else. There we go. Hey, that's cool. That's the best view of the nether I've had yet, I think. Except for that. Get out of my way. So anyway, I'm basically here because I want some netherrack, which I've got plenty of now. That's more than enough. But I also need more glowstone because I'm trying to make some lamps. I got plenty of redstone. I just need the glowstone. So I'm going to do a little bit of poking around. I'm probably going to avoid this fortress for now. But I'm going to do a little poking around and see if I can find some more glowstone. And I think I know where I can find some. Look at these guys. Nothing to do, just standing around all day. Wasting time. Look at this guy. Not doing anything either. Hey, one of them's gone. He disappeared. And he's gone too. So I made a little bridge here. Just trying to get to more interesting places. I don't think there's really anywhere else that I can go over here. Unless I go to the fortress, which I don't want to do yet. It's scary. I'm scared of it. So I just want to make this bridge a little bit less of a death trap. I'm not really into the 1 block wide bridge type thing. Do a little bit of that right there. Okay. So, I think I can get that big deposit of glowstone up there on the ceiling. Maybe, probably. Let's see, what do we got over here? Nether starts to look a little bit more normal when you get over this direction. It's still really cool, but it's just a little bit less crazy, less chaotic. Let's make a little staircase down, and the staircase will be like a marker also, so I don't get lost, which I'm great at in the nether, by the way. I get lost in the nether all the time. This is a big fortress. There's that blaze spawner that we spotted last time. There's another blaze spawner over there too. There's 2 pretty close. Huh. They're just close enough to be... Or they're just far away enough to be Oh, I hear a ghast. That's bad. Where's he at? Where's he at? Let me at him. That's a lot of glowstone over there. I want that. There he is. Oh, didn't even see me. Didn't even have a chance. What's he drop? Gunpowder. Just gunpowder, no ghast tears. That's okay. We can't even use ghast tears yet. We don't even have an enchanting setup. Or not enchanting. We don't even have an alchemy setup. I'm probably losing a bunch. Make a little bigger platform here. Whoops. Ooh. Good thing I'm holding shift. Let's make this a little bigger. I don't think I'm going to need a bunch of glowstone or anything. I might grab one more deposit, but no. But we're doing okay. This is just, I'm being super inefficient about this. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's get one more deposit. That's the way down there. What? Oh, there's some right there. I didn't grab it. I'll get it on the bottom. So I think I have a satisfactory amount of glowstone and netherrack right now. Whoops, I messed that up. Let's try that again. So yeah, we're going to have 29 more redstone lamps. That is plenty. Plenty for what I need. So I'm going to attempt to get home safely across the bridge here. Okay, so we are back. We are home safe. I got 29 redstone lamps, plus, you know, a stack plus blah 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 of netherrack. So we are all set. I think we have everything we need to make the wall the way I want to do it. The only problem is we have all the stuff up against the wall, which is bad because that's in the way. We got this whole coal chest. This is where I'm keeping coal, by the way. And then also the enchanting get up is all over here up in this wall's business. It's in the way. I don't have a silk touch anything to get rid of these bookshelves, so we're just going to have to chop them up the old-fashioned way and spend the extra wood to put them back somewhere else. So I'm going to chop everything out of the way, and then we will get started building on this wall. This chest will be fun. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of restoring this wall back to a blank slate. It's definitely not going to be a blank slate when it's the finished product, but it's just kind of making my head spin thinking about how to turn it into what I want it to be with the way it is now, with these cobblestone stripes and these smooth stone stripes and these stone brick stripes. It's just not working for me. I cannot think it out. So I'm going to basically just put everything back, make it smooth, and we will go from there. That's just how my brain is working right now. Okay, so I've got a smooth area and it's 7 blocks high, and that actually works out, and I can actually leave these stone block pillar type thingies where they are. That fits into the design I want to do. So it's actually going to stick out a little bit into the room, And it's going to come up like that, 7 blocks high, and then there's a little transition with some stairs like that, and then so there's going to be a duplicate basically of this section upside down coming down from the ceiling. I probably explained that in the worst way possible, but there'll be another 7 blocks at the top. And if that doesn't make sense, just hang tight. I will show you. I will do it, and I will show you it. Okay, it's coming together. There's progress being made. You can't really see it. I have like some dirt scaffolding type thingy. It's kind of in the way. But if you look up at the top, you can kind of see what I'm going for, maybe, probably, kind of. I'm going to keep on working. Bam! That's almost what it looks like. I want to say this is like 85% done. This middle section is still not quite right. So you can see on these bottom sections where there's these little indentations where the cobblestone is 1 block deeper just to give it some depth. I actually have the cobblestone and the smooth stone inverted on the middle part, and that's completely by accident. I didn't do that on purpose. That's just how they were laid out in the wall already from the previous wall design. But that's not how it's going to go. I'm going to switch this around, and actually, instead of indenting the cobblestone by 1, it's going to be gone, and this is actually going to be like a room. Or not a room, but more like a hallway, I guess. So it'll be a hallway with the stone brick pillars and the smooth stone pillars, but there'll be these 1 block windows where you can look into this main hallway. And there'll also be some spots with netherrack, so there'll be some good fire thing going on up in there. So that should be cool. I'll probably get the rest of these walls done off camera. I say that like I haven't been building basically all of these walls off camera. But yeah, I'm going to finish up these walls. And then I'll check back in with you when that's done. Oh, one more thing that I want to show you before I start working on the walls. A couple nights ago, I was outside harvesting wheat or doing something outside, and I realized it's nighttime and it's a full moon. So I ran back over to the swamp. We got 28 slime balls now, which means we can make 28 sticky pistons. So another thing I want to get done this episode, on top of this wall, is I want to replace this door. I want to put in a real manly piston door. So that's on the to-do list. Alright guys, I got both walls pretty much all the way done. I'm going to say like 95% done probably. Just have some tiny little details to add. But let's go inside and take a look. Bum, bum, bum. You can see there's the room there with the fire up in front. And I think that's pretty sweet. There's a cave in the floor here somewhere. Every time I'm in this corner, I just hear monsters, monsters. We'll have to figure that out at some point, where that's coming from. But, yeah, let me know what you think. I'm pretty satisfied with these walls. I think this is awesome. And actually, I just got an idea on the floor here. I'll just try it on camera real quick. See how it looks. Just a little transition from floor to wall. We'll just do that. Nah. I don't think we need it. I think it just makes it look a little bit too busy. And also it kind of looks weird with the gaps for the redstone lamps there. And I definitely want to keep those lamps. I like the lamps a lot. I think that adds a lot. So, I guess I have a couple little things I need to do. Like you can see here on the bottom, I have slabs on the top and the bottom of these little indentations. And I need to do that on the top too, because right at the bottom there, it's actually dark enough for mobs to spawn. I've had a couple creepers spawn up there that I've had to shoot down. So I gotta climb back up there and put slabs in those little things there. And then beyond that, the walls are pretty well done. We can do a little bit of work in those rooms back there. Not back there, but boom, up in there. We'll go up in there and do a little bit of work on those rooms. We need to make an access point for those, somewhere to get into them. And I got a couple ideas kicking around in my head for what we can do for that. But I'm going to put slabs up in there, and then we will build a real door. That's what we'll do. Alright, so we are moving on to our next redstone project, which is of course putting a real front door on the base. So I've got started a little bit. I did a little bit down here, but I figured I'd do most of it on camera just so you guys can see what I'm doing. We are going to make the 3x3 etho door. It's a real quick piston door. So you see I have the pressure plates up there. We'll step on those to open and close the door. And this is where I'm having some issues. I gotta put two little monostable circuits down inside here, so we'll have a quick pulse when regardless of what side we step on. So what I'll do is I'll do it like, not like that, like that, yeah. And then we'll put a repeater like that, and two solid blocks on top. Okay. Yeah, so that will work. This is coming together now. Bum, 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 bum. It'll be mismatched, but that's fine. No one will ever see down here, probably. Repeater like that and like that. And then this dust comes down like that. So now, right in the middle, I'm going to punch that out for just a second. Put the sticky piston facing up, and then we can run the dust under it, because pistons don't cut off the signal. So now we can see when we step on it, we get a real quick extension and retraction. So what that does is it's only one tick long because we have that monostable circuit. So what that does is when it extends and retracts, it will just leave the block there, and then when we do it again, it'll pull it back to where it is. So we can sort of exploit that feature to build a pretty sweet door. Extend this out just a little bit. So then we will put 1, 2, 3 like that. 1, 2, yeah, okay. And then 1, 2, 3 like that. So now we got to get power to these side pistons. Let me just go ahead and put blocks on them. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to use stone brick slabs. Actually, it doesn't have to be stone brick slabs at all. It can be any slab. And we'll go up like that. It's kind of awkward crammed in here. Like that and like that. Okay, so that should have dust all up the side of these slabs here now. Let me just double check. We do, so that should work. This side should work. And it does. It's out of sync with this bottom one, but it works. So we will just mirror that over on this side. One there, one there, one up there, and one. Nope, too high. There we go. And I'll climb up here to put the dust on. Okay, so that should be both sides working. Yep. So now we just got to do the top. Let's see. So the top one should go right there. Is that right? I think that's right. Yes. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's right. So then to get power up there, this is where it gets kind of weird. We will do it from this side. The signal is stronger over here. But we'll just take this like that. And we'll need to put one more slab there, and then one more there. And now that we've got this little path made, we could just run the dust right up along that there. Let me get up there. And that should be it as far as redstone goes. We should have a totally functioning 3x3 piston door now. There's a hole in the middle, so it's not the most secure. A skeleton could still shoot me from outside. But that's fine. It's a super quick door, and I think that kind of makes up for some of that. I'm going to get blocks placed. Ding, ding, ding. So by default, that's what it will be like, and then we can even sprint right through it, and then it closes behind us. pretty cool. So I'm going to close this up. I'll probably close it up with stone brick. I'm actually kind of digging that look. So that is all done. It's all closed up. No exposed redstone. I mean, there's kind of like a little stone brick patch in the wall, but it's a work in progress. This whole base is a work in progress, but I think we've made a bunch of progress today. Got these awesome walls going on. It was a lot of off-camera work once again. So I think next episode, what I'm thinking is these hallways here, we're going to connect these. We're going to copy this wall design to this back wall here, and these hallways are going to connect right there, and we'll do a little archway over the door maybe, like a little raised bridge type of thing. So I think that'll be really cool. So we'll get that done next episode, and we'll also probably do some digging down here, get some more base done, and I might do some of that off camera before the next episode. I don't know. We will see. And also next episode we will go down in the ground and we will find whatever monster's making that sound, and we will take care of it. Anyway, if you guys liked the episode, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I definitely enjoyed making it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.